whenever you're doing DIY, it's best to have the right tool for the job. We've got the 8 right tools for 8 different jobs that you're going to see today. 1039, this is a brilliant multi-tool, and showing it is one of the best around. We've got Kevin.
Cheers, sir.
Good to see you, mate.
Excellent, as per usual.
This is a fantastic piece of kit, isn't it?
It is. It's absolutely brilliant. It's great because, like I say, it's versatile.
Yeah.
So it's not just for people that you know, like to do tiles.
Yeah.
It's something you need. You know, keep it in a drawer.
Yeah.
It's always there. If a job comes up, out it comes. So it's versatile.
And it's
something
tiny, isn't it?
It's little, yeah. It's small. It's worth just keeping one in a drawer. Keep it at home. Obviously, if you're in the game, it's keep it in your toolbox. But honestly, keep one at home in a drawer. You ever need it for any job, and we're going to show you a few jobs. This is the tool for the job.
What we're going to do first?
Well, I'm just going to show you very quickly that it cuts glass. Right. Now, as I was saying there about the tool for the job, not everybody cuts glass, but this is just the best glass cutter on the planet. Cool. And when I say cuts glass, you know, any direction, shapes,
you're putting a curve
circles,
into this. This is difficult to do.
Shapes, circles, wherever you make a mark on a piece of glass, it gives you a perfect cut.
Amazing? Absolutely
brilliant. So glass. Now, as I was saying, not everybody cuts glass. But I'll tell you what, Simon. You know, if you name that tune, you get one free. No charge. How good is that?
That's brilliant. Let me pick that up, otherwise.
Yeah, get that. So yeah, glass, it cuts tiles in exactly the same way. But as I say, not everybody needs it to cut glass. You don't always need one, you know, to cut tiles.
I love that.
But because it does 8 different jobs, and we'll show you those as well. But very quickly, start off on the glass, start off on the tiles. Wherever you make a mark on a tile or a piece of glass, that is exactly where it's going to break. Perfect. Again, any direction at all. So shapes, circles. Make sure with tiles, good idea just to come off at both sides like that. And it'll just give you that perfect cut like that.
Look at that.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, just show that for a second.
And it's dead easy.
There we are. Look
dead easy, dead simple.
That's brilliant.
So we'll sling those in there like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we'll start at the beginning. Right. Are you sitting comfortably?
I am sitting, well, I'm standing comfortably.
Yes, it's even better. Watch this. So inside the handle there, you've got a knife.
Okay.
A utility knife, we're going to call this.
Okay. Well, we know about those.
Razor sharp. It's made actually in Sheffield, Sheffield Steel, at the Swan Morton factory, where in fact they make scalpels, things like that.
Okay.
It's stainless steel. It's made in Sheffield, and it's one of the finest blades you're ever going to find. You can buy, you know, utility knives that just move around. They're not very good. They're actually dangerous, if you don't mind me saying. But this will last you. It's a great knife. So you know what utility knives do? They cut carpet, lino, formica, and really car tyres. Great for cutting car tyres. But you get one of those. That's in the handle. Now, to do all your cutting jobs, use that tool. Now, this one, it actually retracts like that, 45 degrees.
Okay.
Now then, wire. We have some wire here.
This is a terrible job to do.
It is.
I hate cutting wire.
It is. So cut wire. So use it as a guillotine, okay? All you do, place that in the middle like that and just press down. So it's perfectly safe. You're not going to cut yourself or your fingers. You're going to cut the wire. Cool. Now then, pull it out again like so. Place the wire inside there like that. And then just close the blade onto the wire. Right. Because when you cut wire, very often, you want to strip the wire as well. So turn that in a full circle. It gives you the perfect strip wire.
That is such a horrible job to do as well. And you did it like that?
Like that. And not only that, it's any thickness of wire, of course.
Right.
Okay. Now, the inner ones, this is the bit where, I don't know about you, but
you tend to do it with your teeth and it doesn't work.
They come out like that. So place that in there, close the blade onto the wire like so. And this time, you just wiggle your bottom about a little bit like this. That's important, that bit.
That's very good.
That takes off the inner core like that, and it gives you the perfect cut.
It was the little wiggle. Do us a favour, Kev, because I want our little camera up there. I want Nick with our camera just to see that. Can you just do it, just so he can see? Because that's brilliant. We don't want to miss this. I thought you wanted me to show him my behind.
Well,
that as well.
Yeah. So place that in there like that. Close it onto the blade. Close the blade onto the wire. Again, the very important bit. A little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. And there it is. There's the inner core done as well. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Isn't that brilliant?
And dead easy, dead simple.
That's what we want.
That's what we like. So that's your knife. That's the job done. Now then, how about sharpening knives?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's back to safety. There's nothing worse than using a knife that isn't sharp enough.
Well, we've said before, we've done a knife sharpener once before, didn't we, ages ago?
Did,
and the thing about knives, the thing about England is we tend to, well, we love throwing things away. We just, you know, things like knives. Once you've used the knife, if it's not very sharp, straight in the bin. You'll go out and you'll buy another knife. This one, I'm going to sharpen this one.
Yeah.
And this knife costs 17 quid. So I'm going to keep this.
Do it over that side so Nick can see.
I'm going to keep this knife. And all you're doing is drawing that from heel to toe like that. That takes off the old edge of any knife. You've actually got 2 tungsten teeth there that take off the old edge of any knife, and it'll maintain a razor sharp edge. Now the second one, that's called fine honing. Oh, look at this.
I can see the bits coming
Yeah,
off
no,
there.
any miniature little tiny birds that might be minuscule,
Yeah.
the second one, that'll take those off like that. And then we'll test that. If you've got a knife that costs 17 quid, you want a knife like that, don't you? Like an absolute razor blade.
Look at
Absolutely brilliant. So we're going to keep that knife, 17 quid. We'll keep that. This one cost £1. I bought it in a shop with £pound in the name.
What shop was that?
I'm not telling you. But it's actually, it's not very good. It's actually bent at the end, like it's bent.
Yeah.
It cost £1. It was made for us people that, well, we like throwing everything away.
Yeah.
So buy something, throw it away, only cost £1. It's obviously not very,
No, it's
not the
gonna be
best.
great, yeah.
Watch this. So draw it through the first one, remember?
Yeah.
And then through the second one, the fine honing. And even knives that, you know, that basically disposable, they're made to throw away.
Yeah.
It makes a knife that's no good, like an absolute razor,
at that.
right from the heel to the toe, everything razor sharp. A knife
perfect.
that cost £1. You know, that knife, £17, that one cost £1. I'm not going to throw either of those away. We're going to keep those.
That's brilliant.
That is
and
pretty
that's just using one of the functions of the 8-in-1 multi-tool there.
Scissors.
You can't sharpen them.
I'm telling you, scissors, garden shears, lawnmower blades, without taking the blade of a lawnmower out. I mean, you've probably not seen scissors for a while, but these absolutely
You're as
brilliant.
bad as Michael, you are.
I'm a laugh an hour. A laugh an hour. But watch this. To sharpen garden shears, scissors, there's only one side needs sharpening, you see. So hold the shears in your hand like that and just move it away from you like that, from the heel to the toe.
You can hear that, can't
That's
you?
right.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
really
literally hear
sharp.
it. It'll take off the old edge.
Yeah.
Garden shears, scissors, lawnmowers. Do you know what? When you do the gardening, sometimes you fancy a salad and it makes everything, you know...
You're just showing off
I know,
now.
it makes everything absolutely razor sharp. Even garden shears,
Isn't that
scissors,
amazing?
lawnmower blades. This is cool. This is really good.
It's
Garden
brilliant.
hose, axes. Honestly, sharp on an axe, brilliant. Knives, this knife, whoops, this
Careful.
knife here, no? I do all my own stunts in this show, but this knife, you know, you couldn't...
That's like a butter knife, isn't
Yeah, you couldn't cut a steak with it, but you can with this one. I sharpened it earlier. It's
Look at
absolutely razor sharp. You go straight through a steak with, you know, a pretty hopeless knife.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep all those knives. They go back over there like that. Now then, let's get rid of all this.
Yeah.
Because that's knife sharpening, but we're moving on to glass.
Yes. I mean, the stuff that you're doing is brilliant. I'm sure at home you're looking at this thinking, oh, yeah, we could sharpen our knives. We've got loads of knives that have gone a little bit ropey. You know, maybe you're thinking about doing DIY. You're thinking about tiling the bathroom. Tiling is a tough old job.
Tiling, yeah.
Make it easy. Something like this makes it easy. Maybe you've got a greenhouse somewhere that uses a lot of glass and you'd like to replace some stuff. And it does put you off when you haven't got the right equipment. This is the right equipment.
That's
isn't it?
exactly right.
Yeah.
Now, glass is something obviously, well, naturally you're going to be nervous about cutting glass. And if you ever see a professional cut a piece of glass, he's going to hold it in his fingertips and he's going to do this, you know, this like this. And it's pretty cool. This guy has been trained. He's been doing it for years and years. He knows exactly what he's doing. This, you grip it, you hold it in your hand like you would...
Like a pen.
Like a pen or an ordinary knife. Just grip it, hold it in your hand. It's miles easier than a trained professional. It's not difficult to do. So all you do is start off at the top.
You can hear that noise,
you
can't you?
can hear it coming off like this. Make the mark on the glass, and wherever you make that mark, that is exactly where that glass is going to break like that, from heel to toe. But glass in any direction.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I'll show you shapes and circles as well. So again, make a mark down the glass.
Yeah.
make sure...
How do you keep the end?
When you're cutting... Oh, it's a good idea, by the way.
Yeah.
You've got these. These will actually separate the glass for you as well. So make a mark on the glass. If you don't,
perfect, look at that.
That'll give you the perfect cut like that.
Yeah.
And it's the same on tiles. We'll show you again on tiles. But basically, you make a mark on a piece of glass. Wherever you make that mark, I promise you, can you see we've got three marks on the glass? That is exactly where that piece of glass is going to break. Absolutely perfect each and every time. Tiles. Now, this is the important thing. Tiles. People, again, you need a few tiles maybe behind the sink, something like that. Oh, I'm going to phone a professional. It's not difficult. It isn't difficult. I promise you, it's not difficult to do tiling. It isn't a difficult job. Hold it in your hand, start off on the top, come off from the bottom. Again, make sure you come off both sides with tiles like that.
Scoring both
and again, wherever you make a mark on a tile, that is exactly
look at that.
Where that tile is going to break.
Absolutely perfect. Well, I tell you what, Kevin, something else which is perfect as well. If you want to have the right tool for all of those jobs, you've now got it. It's our multi-tool, and now it is £20. Think of the money that you could be saving simply by doing these jobs yourself. And now you can do it at that fantastic price of £20. But we're not stopping there, Kevin.
No.
We're not stopping there. You'll always get something free at Discount Store TV.
You certainly do.
And because we think this is such a good product and something that you could, let a friend have, you've got one there, Kevin. Hold it up. And I've got one here as well.
Can't believe this.
It's going to be buy one and get one absolutely free. So £20 now should have just got you the one. You're going to get an extra one for nothing, okay? This is free, so you can do with it whatever you want. Maybe you've got 2 toolboxes, maybe you've got a friend, you give it away, but you're going to get that for nothing. So £20 gets you the pair now. Jump on the phone, 0800 689 1679, and you can get this deal. What else is it going to do? Take us through some more of the stuff.
The thing is, if you are a professional, it's a good idea to have 2 anyway, because sooner or later, eventually, utility knives wear out. The wheel eventually will wear out. To keep it going for years and years and years, every now and again, just put a tiny drop of oil or spray on the wheel, and that'll keep it going for a long, long time. Again, the blades, you can take the blade out and exchange it. If you go to any DIY store, you can get decent blades. These are fantastic. If you get one, always get a good one. And Discount Store TV, we only sell good ones.
Exactly,
so you get
and remember,
well.
£20. Buy one, get one free. Give us a call, 0800 689 1679. We've probably got about 2 minutes left.
Okay, so even really tough jobs, like really heavy, floor tiles like this, normally you need a great big thing, you lug it around, it sort of measures it, you have to break it in half. This, again, hold it in your hand, not difficult. Start off at the top, do not be afraid. Tweak the nose of fear. Laugh in the face of doom and cut huge, enormous tiles like this. Now this, obviously, I'm not going to break this with my hands.
No.
If I do,
your teeth?
Yeah, I think I'll call that one off as well. But watch this. We'll raise the edge. This time I'm going to use a screwdriver. Just going to raise the edge like that because it's a very, very difficult job. It's a big, heavy tile. Floor tiles. Press down on both sides, and even a floor tile like that, it'll give you the perfect cuts.
Isn't that incredible?
Isn't that cool?
That is so cool.
For a perfectly straight line, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you've got no burrs or anything, and that's simply using this tool. And remember, you're buying one, I've got it in my pocket, and you're getting one absolutely free of all charge. Jump on the phone, £20 gets you the pair now, 0800 689 1679, or join us on the website as well, discountstore.tv. Kevin, you're doing such a great job. Have you got anything there? We've probably got about another minute to go.
Well, yeah.
What else can you show us?
Very quickly, move on to this is called a quarry tile. Again, very, very difficult to cut. Start off at the top, come off at the bottom. I think actually, with these quarry tiles, you're probably a bit safer. If you just get yourself a little hammer like this, just tap the back of it a couple of times like that.
There you go.
Even on a very heavy quarry tile, just to show you the difference, there are tools and there are toys, and that is a tool. It'll do quarry tiles as simple and as easy as that.
That's the
fantastic
thing. I mean, I said right at the start of this item that if you're doing a job, if you want to stay safe, if you want to be as safe as possible, have the right tool for the job. And this really is the right tool. We talked about this. It says 8-in-1, but it's more than 8 in 1. You can do so many things with this. 0800 689 1679. We get the best demonstrators in. These guys do it as their job. They know what they're talking about. It makes these things sing and dance, but you can do it at home. You can, is that right?
Cheers, Si. You're making me blush. Cheers, thanks a lot.
Everything that Kevin's done, you can do. So jump on the phones now, 0800 689 1679, and make sure that you don't miss out on this brilliant deal.